the Wii could be getting more remasters. The Switch 2 will, of course, have motion controls. This is no surprise to anybody, So games like Just Dance can be played on the Switch 2. That's should be pretty obvious, As well, but Metroid Prime 4 Beyond more Switch 2 games are convinced that the best Wii games will be on the home console soon. Since the review of the Switch 2 the Rare to Tell Direct on April 2nd, there has been a blaze for the new mouse functions for the Joy-Cons as well. But yep, most likely we'll be getting more Wii remasters slash remakes for the Switch 2. Unfortunately, they'll probably be pretty expensive, $70 to $80. So I don't think anyone's gonna be really too excited for Wii games being on the Switch 2 if they're $70 to $80. If they were like 40 to 50, I think people would be like, oh my god, take my money. But again, I don't think a remaster or a remaster of a game to be $70 to $80. But again, Sony is guilty of doing this too. The Last of Us Part 1 for the PS5. But yeah. Do you think there should be Wii games in the? I think there will be Wii games in the as well. Also, I think Wii games will be added to the Nintendo Switch Online during the Switch 2's lifespan, which means we're very close to the Wii U and 3DS era. I don't know if we get to the 3DS and Wii U era by the time the Switch 2 is over, but that means by the time the Switch 3 comes out, or whatever Nintendo's next console is, that means we'll have everything up to the 3DS and Wii U era. That would be pretty crazy. And then we're to the original Switch era as well. But yeah, the Switch 2 motion controls are convinced. We're convinced the Wii remasters. The problem is the price of the games are still the huge problem, I think. I think everybody's problem with the Switch 2 is the price of the Switch 2, how expensive the Switch 2 really is, how much money the Switch 2 costs, you know, that type of stuff. Okay, I'm sorry, but people don't want to spend that much money on a game. $80. And Sony is now charging $110. I know it's the Steelbook version, but either way, it's still $110 for a PS3 game. It'd be different if this was like a new game, if it was like a new game. But no, Sony's still selling you the PS3 games. It's truly the PS5 as a console, truly no games. But still, okay, shut up. Stellar Blade's also gonna be on PC soon, in a couple months. So that's just an L for PlayStation overall. So yeah, that's what the Switch 2's most controls. And yeah, goodbye.